What's going on, everyone? I'm Don Saladino here with a full body workout using the Vector. Today we're going to use the torso strap. A couple quick points. One, we're going to anchor the Vector at a very low anchor point. So find a chain link fence, an axle to your car, whatever it is, something low to the ground. We want to make sure that it's about at your foot height. Okay. Secondly, please stay within yourself when it comes down to the level of resistance that you're using, okay? If something's feeling a little too difficult or uncomfortable, please regress from that, lower the intensity. It's gonna take you a split second, all right? We're gonna run through a quick 3-movement warm-up right now to get the heart rate up a little bit and to allow the body to get primed and prepped for the activity today. So we're gonna start with a drop lunge. We're gonna basically just almost kick that back foot around, dropping to the ground, trying to keep our hips square and facing forward. We're gonna run through about 5 repetitions. You should feel somewhat of a stretch in that opposite hip. We're trying to just find a point that you could stare at to maintain balance. Go for about 5. Let's go one more time each. And awesome. You shouldn't feel any torquing in your knees here. We're gonna get down now in almost a child's pose position, and we're gonna thread the needle. We're gonna take one arm and we're gonna use some support on the ground. We're gonna take the other arm and we're gonna thread it through that opening, stretching that right lat, pulling back out. We're gonna go through about 5 repetitions. Breathing, relaxing into the stretch. This is gonna allow our lats to open up a bit, allow us to get some good breath work. And last one here. Try not to hold any tension while doing these. I want everyone just to kind of find it right now. We're calling this a warm-up for that reason. You know, we might be running in from work or waking up first thing in the morning, and our body and our mind just aren't necessarily there yet. So this is really important. Go for 2 more. Remember, just relax into that stretch. And remember, take your time with this. We're gonna go into a movement right now called World's Greatest Stretch. So we're gonna drop into that front lunge, trying to get that forearm to the ground. Okay, and if you can't, like I can't, don't worry. Hand to the outside, kick back, drop into the lunge, stand up, switch legs. Let's go through about 3 reps each side. This might take you a second. Feeling a stretch in my hamstring, my hip flexor. Trying to get that forearm closer to the ground now. Notice how I'm opening up a little bit. One of my favorites. Here we go. Let's go one more time. Perfect, that's 1 round through. Let's repeat 1 more round. Let's go right into a drop lunge. Allowing your body to open up, heart rate to elevate a bit. Sweat starting to come on a little bit. That's the whole idea. I love these warm-ups to be purposeful. I love it to where we're working and practicing things, movements that we probably have stayed away from for a period of time. Let's go one more time each side. Doesn't have to be exact. 4 reps, 5 reps, 6 reps. Just allow your body to be primed and ready. Going into that thread the needle, palm up, going down into about 5 reps, reaching, stretching back. Now I'm really trying to reach at the bottom. Big inhalation. Trying to breathe in those ribs. Let's go 2 more. Notice how I'm trying to almost twist that upper body and allow myself to feel like I'm getting a really good lat stretch. Chin back. Let's go 2 more. Okay, cool. Let's hop up. Dust off. Let's go into that World's Greatest Stretch again. Dropping into that front lunge. Forearm to the ground, kicking back. 1. Do about 3 each side. A little more time consuming, a little bit more moving parts. Don't worry about how many you're doing. Worry about the quality at which you're executing them. Keep coming. Training's not about rushing through, it's about quality. Good things will happen if you take that approach. Awesome. Okay, so let's start with our plank to shoulder tap with the torso strap. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna throw this over my right shoulder. I'm gonna fully rotate. We're gonna go into our plank alternate taps. We're gonna run through the right side at first. Okay, so we're gonna go through all 4 exercises with the strap on this side to keep it simple. Then we're gonna repeat from the opposite side. We're gonna have some fun with this. Shoulder taps, we're gonna go 10. Trying to avoid any hip shifting. 2, 3. A lot of core here. Biggest mistake I see on these is if we start getting too much hip swaying. Each side is 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time, and a lot of core there, okay? A lot of shoulder stability as well. We're gonna go into our squat. We could take either a prisoner position here, hands across your chest. I'll take my hands back, dropping down and up. 2, 3. Now the Vector pulling on me right now is really forcing me to have to get my abs and core working. But do not think for a second that I'm not getting a good lower body session here, because my legs are burning because of that amount of stability that I have to create with the ground. When this torso strap is pulling my body, I have to create more tension with my body. We're gonna get into that push-up position now. Catching our breath. Hit about 10 push-ups here. Now, if it feels a little easy, we can always pull out a little bit more. And notice how I brought my feet in a little bit. I like to treat a push-up like a plank. Keep those feet in a little bit more. Squeeze your glutes. Demand tension out of your body. We're gonna now go into a side plank row. Love this one. A lot of you probably haven't seen it. Getting into our side plank position. Going into a bit of a row where we can just grab the clip or the handle, and we're gonna pull now basically to my oblique. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. All right, look, I'm sweating already. My core's getting a ton of work in. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take our strap and we're gonna throw it over the opposite shoulder, okay? And then I'm gonna go into a full rotation all the way around. So now you're gonna be facing my back, all right? Doesn't mean I don't like you, but I want you to see what's going on from this side, and I have to work the other side of the body. So we're gonna go into our shoulder taps now. So I'm gonna drop down into my plank position. Okay, notice how I'm keeping my hips square, and I'm doing my best to make sure that my hips aren't moving. I don't want any of this. 3, let's go 10, 4, 5. The closer you bring your feet together, the more difficult the movement's gonna be. If you're feeling like you're struggling, bring your feet a little bit wider. Go for 10. 10, that's perfect. We're going to our squat now. Remember, this isn't a race. Once you finish both sides, you have the ability to do 1 round of both sides or 5 rounds of both sides. We can push this. We can extend this workout a little bit longer. All right, going into our prisoner position, stepping back a bit and dropping up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, shaking it out again. If you need a second, you can take the strap off. I don't like to. I always get my wires crossed. I like staying hooked up. We're gonna go into our push-up now. So, feet are gonna be a little bit closer on the push-up than they were on the plank touch. But I want you to squeeze your glutes. I want you to try and create tension out of your body. So watch me here, okay? So glutes are closer, feet are tighter, glutes are tight, down and up. So I'm trying to create as much tension as I can in my body. If you were to envision, I was walking around your body as you're doing a push-up, and I'm trying to almost tap your hips and tap your lats, and I'm trying to almost force you to fall over. I want you to create that type of tension. Let's go into our side plank row. Now, at any point, if you feel like you need to increase the resistance, I don't need to right now. I'm hot enough right now. I'm feeling it. I'm sweating. Let's go. More row. 4, 6. Driving those hips to the ceiling or to the sky. Okay, perfect. Popping up, rolling out. That was 1 round each side. We can work a total of 1 to 5 rounds on this. Take your time, don't rush through it. You're learning a new system here. This is going to force your core and your mind to work a lot differently. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please fire them off to us below. We will get back to you. Thanks.